The diet is very important. If you take the proper diet, then our body can give you uh, good health, good thoughts, and everything will become good. A good nation is also built. A good economical position is also good. That's totally depend on our food safety food. Then what is happening to our food material is the food is contaminating. How is the food is contaminating? That may be contaminated by the physical factors such as gases and some other pollutants which are produced into the in our environment. Nowadays, especially these pesticides, chemicals which are using in the agricultural practices are contaminating our food material and causing so many dangerous cancers in our society. Then chemical factors, some of the chemicals which are using in the industries are also accumulating in the environment or in the water that may reach to the crops and contaminating the food material. Especially these microorganisms, bacteria, viruses, protozoans, and fungus are contaminating our food material if the food is not stored proper manner. That is not the safety food. Then we have to discuss about the eradication of foodborne diseases. Already we have discussed about the waterborne diseases, airborne diseases. Now the time is discussed about the foodborne diseases, because the food is also a source for the growth of microorganisms. Then the food safety is coming to the scene. Then however, the government is trying to eradicate these unsafe methods. Especially they are controlling the food safety institutions by keeping many methods like this regulation of standards. Because if the government give a mark, for example, that is the safety food. So the food which is produced by the particular food producing institutions have to follow the regulations and rules of government. Then it has to be comes into the market as a safe food. Then hazard analysis and critical controlling points are also maintaining by the government. Good manufacturing practices, the food safety, the food producing institutions have to follow these good manufacturing practices. That is supervised by the government mainly. This government supervising and regulating the food producing institutions whether they are following proper practices or not in producing the safety food. Uh, then education and training. Now we are discussing about the public health and hygiene. That is the education system is introduced this. Actually, this government is introduced this. Uh, then what happened? The education system is roaring about this public health and hygiene, because to preventing many diseases we have to follow some simple techniques by the proper sanitation methods and by providing safety food material. Then we are discussing about this food safety issues. The food may be contaminated by the microorganisms or maybe chemicals or maybe physical factors. If the food is not handling properly, mainly these food producing institutions have to be store the food material proper manner in proper containers. If not, what happens, the microorganisms, their spores may enter into that stored food material and may causes some growth of microorganisms. Lack of traceability, difficulty in tracing source of contaminated food can hinder outbreak investigations. So what is happening, the proper investigation methods have to be followed every time to control the uh, outbreak of food producing institutions. Emerging hazards, new food safety threats such as antibiotic resistant bacteria or novel food production technologies required ongoing attention. This is very important thing in food safety. Then what is happened to our food? Why we are roaring about the food? Because food is contaminated by physical factors, chemical factors, and microbial contaminants. Physical factors, what are they? Those may be contaminated with some pollutants, So those may be contaminated with some chemicals produced especially from the agricultural practices, pesticide chemicals, and the microbial contaminants, viruses, bacteria, protozoans, and fungus. These are the physical, chemical, and microbial contaminants causes damage to our food material and enter into our body to causes diseases and causes disease to our body. So significance of foodborne diseases means, why do we want to discuss about the foodborne diseases? Means food is, our diet is very important. If we do not maintain proper food safety measures, the food is contaminated or poisonous, that may leads to illness. If the public is suffered with the illness, or what happens, that will become health burden. The hospitals may be filled with the public, and that is economically cost to the government and the nation, that can causes social impacts. So that everything is damaged in a country due to the unsafe provision of food material. Then how can we prevent the foodborne illness or foodborne diseases? Follow 4 C's: clean, cook, chill, means freeze and separate the food material to prevent cross contamination. Washing hands, cook food with high temperature, stored food properly, choose safe methods, and avoid junk foods. These are the preventing methods for the foodborne disease. Then, so the diet is very important, because the diet, why the diet is very important means, everything is depend upon the diet. If you want to maintain proper immune system, we have to take good food. If our heart should be good, if our brain should be, if our thoughts should be, if our everything should be good, then our diet should be good in condition.